Hey, welcome back. I'm gonna make a run for it. Nah. Was there anything good that I missed? Nah, no, I don't think so. I gotta go back there. I might beat this game pretty soon because I got so many hearts. I got too many hearts. It's too easy now. Do I have to run? Ah. Okay. No, I have to. Yeah, I have to do something. I do have a backup game just in case. I finish like today, and I need to do. I'll do Super Metroid, I think, next. I like that game. How do I do this again? I did want to play Mega Man Battle Network, but I couldn't figure out how to do it. I couldn't get it on the SNES Classic. It wouldn't work. But that's okay, because that game's a lot of talking anyway, so maybe that would have been a terrible idea. And I think I'm going to do Red Alert 2 next week, so that could be fun. I was going to maybe talk about that Jacqueline Glenn YouTube person. Come over here by the light. I have some notes about that. Jacqueline Glenn is a YouTuber. She's like an atheist, but she does like a lot of reaction videos to Christian vloggers and stuff. And I kind of watch that and I'm like, I really don't like these Christian vlogger people either, so like it's kind of fun to watch her talk about it, because she's like, oh, these people are so stupid. Ooh, I want that. What do I want to say? First of all, I'm watching so many of her videos. Like, they do feel a little bit like low effort for how many. I don't know. It's YouTube, so everything's low effort. But I don't know. I don't know how to say this without sounding like petty or whatever. But she's not very interesting. I don't know. She's like not adding anything. It's that straw man thing I mentioned last week. Like, basically, she watches the dumbest videos of like the dumbest Christians. Why did that happen? Really? Already? And she's like, oh, isn't this dumb? And you're like, yeah. She doesn't really say anything else though. She doesn't really make like jokes. She's just like, it's kind of like that thing with Trump where sometimes people are just like, they just play videos of him and he's like, isn't this thing he said stupid? And you're like, yeah. Okay. It's stupid. And it's kind of fun at first, but after a while you're like, I'm coming here for you and you're not really adding anything interesting. You're just kind of like being sarcastic, and so I could think the thoughts that you're saying, so why am I coming here, I guess? I don't know. And the problem with that then is like all the YouTubers, they have this like kind of arrogant, like it's not arrogant, but it's like over the top. Wait, what do I do? Oh, I see. And they're just like, oh, like, isn't this like so stupid? And they're like making these faces, and they're like, oh. And they're like, they're still kind of like full of themselves. That's why I kind of do like the God is Gray girl, because she's not really like that, but the Jacqueline Glenn person is totally like that. And I think it's like a confidence thing. Like, she's super confident because she's been doing videos for so long. What? I can't do that. And people are like, she's really good at just like talking and being herself in front of a camera. And she's, I don't know how to, like, this is bad, because the thought I'm thinking is, like, I want her to be, like, nicer and quieter, but, like, I'm kind of contradicting what I said before, which is, people who want you to be quiet are bad people. Like, people who want you to be nice and quiet, they're bad. I said that. Because I was watching her like one of her first videos, and she's like really unassuming, and she's like, I don't want to be mean to anybody, and I'm just like, my friends tell me like I give good advice, so I'm just want to give people good advice and be nice, and like I'm a nice med student, and then cut to like 9 years later, and she's like this wacky, obnoxious YouTuber person, and you're like, I just kind of wish you were a little bit more like, oh. But the problem with saying that is, like, when she was a med student, like, she wasn't very happy. Like, she didn't like it being a Christian. She was a Christian. And so you're like, well, she's happy. And she keeps talking about how she's so happy now, and she was kind of sad before. And just kind of this paradox of, like, she's less likable, but she's more happy, so why should she care if she's less likable to me? She shouldn't. But I still struggle with, like, wanting to be likable and, like, wanting to like myself. But as part of liking myself, like, other people liking me. But part of, I'm gonna do the thing. Whoa. I just learned that hurricane spin. I'm like, this is the perfect time for it. Yeah. Part of her confidence does come from, like, other people liking her, though. On her YouTube videos, I'm sure. She gets a lot of views and a lot of people saying, oh, I totally agree with you, Christians are dumb. I was watching her do this one interview with this pastor. And the pastor was very not good at interviewing. He was saying, I don't know, watch that video. Jacqueline Glenn debates a pastor or something. It's not really a debate, it's an interview. YouTube always does that. Jacqueline Glenn takes down a pastor. And it's just like her talking, like, yeah, I'm an atheist. Oh, that's interesting. I'm a Christian. Oh, that's weird. But the pastor was asking, like, very leading questions. He was saying, your parents are Christian, but now you're atheist. What did they do wrong? And she's like, well, they didn't do anything wrong. They were really good parents. And he's like, but they weren't living examples of Christ, right? And she's like, I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm an atheist. They were nice to me. I mean, what are you talking about? It's just kind of a frustrating interview. Because you want I'm a Christian. I want Christians to just be smarter, but they're always so kind of stupid. I definitely understand why people are atheists when they, like, watch stuff like that. They're like, look at these Christians, they're so stupid. I don't want to be a Christian. They seem like they're denying everything that doesn't fit into their specific, like, worldview of, like, 1950s America or whatever. And they're like, this is dumb. Why do you like this? Why does everything have to be so strict and everybody has to live the same exact life as you? That's the thing I think people get the most frustrated with. Like, that's what God is Grey, I guess, talks about a lot. Sorry, I'm still sniffly from my sickness. Oh, get out of the spikes. He keeps getting me. Come on. I liked, a couple of weeks ago I talked about, in the Bible it says God detests men who wear women's clothes, and I kind of bristled at that idea. And then the God is Great person talked about it, and I'm like, ooh, am I smart or something? Because a big thing in like all these Christian vlogger people, they're like, oh, men need to be more manly and women need to be more womanly. Like, why does everybody need to act a specific way of, in your mind, what a man should act and what a woman should act? Doesn't really... Why does everybody need to follow these specific rules? We're all different. We all, like, accept that we are different. Then why do we all have to follow... Like, obviously, don't kill people, don't hurt people, but that's kind of it, right? I always feel like that's what Jesus was saying when he came back. Like, you guys, stop making all these dumb rules when you're not even following the most important rule. Love each other. You made these thousands of rules about whatever, and, oh, you can't wear these garments, and you gotta wear men's clothes. Like, just love each other and you'll be happier. That's why I think Jesus is like a super cool guy. Am I done? Yeah, that's it for today. Let's just get into the new room. Yeah, I had a note about Jesus and how I think he's kind of chill. I like just reading the Old Testament and kind of juxtaposing that from what Jesus taught. It makes me think like, yeah, I'm definitely a Christian. I really like what Jesus was saying. And all the other stuff, I'm not a super big fan. And it's kind of a contradiction because Jesus was a Jew and like he really valued the Old Testament. So how do I deal with that? And my throat is scratchy, so I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.